In January 1994, Boston business magnate and football fan Robert Kraft bought a struggling NFL franchise and turned it into one of the greatest dynasties the sport has ever seen. Kraft, who already owned the team's stadium, invested a then record $172 million to buy the New England Patriots from James Orthwaite Bush. The deal did not only turn out great for the team and the region, which kept its pro football franchise instead of seeing it leave to become the St. Louis Stallions, it also turned out well for Kraft. His investment has paid considerable dividends in the last 20 years. As the Patriots became more successful on the field, they did the same off it, to a point where the franchise has grown into one of the most valuable in all of sports. According to Forbes magazine, the Patriots are currently worth $3.7 billion, or, putting inflation into consideration, 13 times what Kraft paid for the team back in 1994. With 5 Super Bowl titles, New England is the most successful NFL franchise of the 21st century. It is not surprising to see the team's popularity and consequently value rise steadily over the last 2 decades. The team's success also coincides with the NFL's general rise in popularity as well as the rise of social media and the internet. All those factors on and off the field, inside and outside the NFL, have contributed to the team's ever-growing value. Now, New England trails only the Dallas Cowboys in terms of total value as a look at the ranking of the NFL's franchises shows 1. Dallas Cowboys $4.8 billion 2. New England Patriots $3.7 billion 3. New York Giants $3.3 billion 4. Washington Redskins $3.1 billion 5. San Francisco 49ers $3.05 billion 6. Los Angeles Rams $3 billion 7. Chicago Bears $2.85 billion 8. Houston Texans $2.8 billion 9. New York Jets $2.75 billion 10. Philadelphia Eagles $2.65 billion 11. Denver Broncos $2.6 billion 12. Miami Dolphins $2.575 billion 13. Green Bay Packers $2.55 billion 14. Baltimore Ravens $2.5 billion 15. Atlanta Falcons $2.475 billion 16. Pittsburgh Steelers $2.45 billion 17. Seattle Seahawks $2.425 billion 18. Minnesota Vikings $2.4 billion 19. Oakland Raiders $2.38 billion 20. Indianapolis Colts $2.357 billion 21. Carolina Panthers $2.3 billion 22. Los Angeles Chargers $2.275 billion 23. Arizona Cardinals $2.15 billion 24. Kansas City Chiefs $2.1 billion 25. Jacksonville Jaguars $2.075 billion 26. Tennessee Titans $2.05 billion 27. New Orleans Saints $2 billion 28. Tampa Bay Buccaneers $1.975 billion 29. Cleveland Browns $1.95 billion 30. Cincinnati Bengals $1.8 billion 31. Detroit Lions $1.7 billion 32. Buffalo Bills $1.6 billion. According to Forbes, the average NFL franchise is worth $2.5 billion, an increase of 8% when compared to last year's list. Follow at Burned Butch Massa. Follow at Pat's Pulpit.